Commodore basketball is next.
Let's go!
Montez Davis up and over and lays it in. Juwan Jones from Meredith. Aranis with a block. How about that? Kelly. Got it.
The best part about my game is my athleticism.
Best part about my game is my athletic ability. It's overwhelming and I love playing above the rim.
The best part about my game is my toughness. I get in you.
The best part about my game is how good I look when I score.
Jake Schultz with a beautiful baseline drive. Swain with a shot that could bring rain.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Ewing Activity Center here on the campus of Lorain County Community College, your home of the Commodores, where today is Senior Day, or as the junior college group calls it, Sophomore Day, which is basically like senior night for these guys, because in the junior college program you only play 2 years of eligibility. So once you're a sophomore, you are technically a senior. So I will turn this over to the PA announcer for the congratulatory actions for the sophomore/senior guys for the Commodores.
Now let's meet the players. Introducing the starting lineup for the Tartan Pride of Sinclair. Number 0, freshman guard, Ronell Turner. Number 1, sophomore guard, Isaiah Collier. Number 11, freshman guard, Sean McNeil. Number 20.
The starting lineup for Sinclair is Ronell Turner out of Cincinnati Northwest, Isaiah Collier from London, Kentucky, North Loyal High School, Sean McNeil from Cooper High School in Union, Kentucky, Nicolai Bailey from Old Harbor, Jamaica, and Nicholas Phillips from Brazil City, Brazil.
Belize, I think.
Belize, sorry. Belize City, Brazil. Now, like I said before, this is Senior Day, so right now you are looking at Thomas Haranis, which is a guard out of North Ridgeville in Ohio, just down the street. Next up is Justin Newman out of Robert A. Taft High School in Cincinnati. He is escorted by his parents, and Thomas is with his mother. So Justin Newman out of Robert Taft High School in Cincinnati.
Freshman guard, wearing number 2, Andrew Nelson.
So those two are starting along with Andrew Nelson, guard out of
Strongsville High School.
Strongsville High School in Strongsville, Ohio.
Number 35, Jovan Jones.
Jovan Jones is coming down the floor right now with his bomb. Jovan Jones has been a big presence for the LCC Commodores in the last 2 years. His outstanding play last season helped him earn his OCCAC Player of the Week honors, as well as Most Improved Player for LCCC. Jovan was also acknowledged at the OCCC AC Player of the Week this season. He leads the team in rebounds, block shots, and field goal percentage. He ranks 12th in the National Junior College Athletic Association nationally in field goal percentage and 15th nationally with 50 blocks on the season. This is your senior/sophomore class this season. So give them a round of applause for them.
Now introducing today's starting lineup for your Commodores of LCCC.
Classy move by AD and head coach to congratulate the sophomores.
So here's the starting lineup. Like I said, Thomas Haranas out of North Ridgeville, senior. Justin Newman out of Robert Taft, he's another senior. Andrew Nelson, freshman out of Strongsville. Niger Hodges, who is from Delaware, Mount Pleasant, and Isaiah Linder is in there as well.
Brooklyn, Ohio.
Out of Brooklyn, Ohio. Brooklyn High, home of the Hurricanes. So there's your lineup for your Commodores. They're led by head coach Marty Eggleston, and Sinclair is led by head coach Jeff Price, which is also their athletic director. So that's kind of a coincidence. Never seen that before. So good luck to both teams, and enjoy this broadcast as the Commodores play their last home game of the season. And we're off from the UN Activity Center. Nelson with the ball, brings it up, looking to find the open man. Finds Winder. Winder knocks it out to Haranas. Shoots the three. Got it.
Good
Thomas Haranas for three.
I think playing this bigger team today, our three-point shooting is really going to have to be dead on to compete with them, because they definitely outman us on the height department, and going to be tough on the boards. So our three-point shooting is absolutely going to be key to this game.
Quick down the floor to Winder, and Winder puts it in. Isaiah Winder. And they're already making a substitution as Jermaine Gray comes in for the Sinclair team.
Tartan Pride.
Newman up, and
they've got a player down, so I'm not sure if that was
there's
just
no basket. Offensive foul on Justin Newman. That's his first. Puts it up, good. That's a three ball by Sean McNeil.
I think he's averaging 30 points a game.
Wow.
So he's definitely their go-to guy.
Thomas Haranas again, as for two this time. He's already got 5 in Not even 2 minutes into the game. Three ball in the air, nope. Grabbed by Newman. Newman comes down the floor, passes off to Nelson. Nelson drives to the wing, up, no. Back up, no.
Nice follow, just didn't get it down.
Rebound by Phillips. Good ball movement by the Tartar Pride. Another three ball, up and good. Three by Michael Collier.
Newman not getting the call so far.
Turnover by Sinclair. Here comes Hodges. Hodges off to Winder. Winder
Oh,
bobbles.
he got away with that. The other officials calling for it, but they let it go.
Winder bobbled it, but he brought it in.
Yep.
Hey, you don't have possession, you can't be called, right?
Well, maybe that was the question mark, right?
So both Haranis and Winder have 5 points. Drives it away and good by Ronell Turner.
Running out of shot clock, made a good move.
Now we're gonna set it up in midcourt with Drew Nelson, and that's a turnover. And the run out is good by Tremaine Gray.
Well, and surprisingly, Menil also averages a fair amount of his. I don't have the assists down here per game, but he's a pretty top one of the top rebounders on the team, and also dishes off the ball despite averaging 30.
Newman just missed that three, so Sinclair got the possession, puts up a three, and it's good. Michael Collier. Oh, my bad, Isaiah Collier. Thomas thinks about it, he takes it, and it airballed off the hands of Hodges. So, possession to Sinclair.
Yeah, they probably could have worked that ball around a little bit better to get a better shot on that possession. Of course, if he hits it, it's all's forgiven.
Ball to the middle, and it's good by Nicholas Phillips.
Yeah, I would think you would see that a little bit more with their definite height advantage on our team, is to work it in the middle and draw some fouls and get those high percentage shots.
And there's Isaiah Linder for three. He's got 7. Rebound by Newman. Newman pushes. He finds Haranis. Haranis between the legs. Up. Nope. Rebound. Winder. Nope. Offensive rebound by Newman. Still no. And Sinclair comes down with it. Nice poke by Linder. Off to Hodges. Hodges to Newman. Newman up. Nope.
Nice drive, got to convert that.
Caught a break there. Another turnover by Sinclair.
So talking about Linder, he's been a factor so far in the game, averaging only 3.4 points a game, but taking full advantage of getting some more minutes later in the season and making some good contributions out there.
Winder drives up. Yep. Isaiah Winder has 9 points, and it's only the first quarter.
9 of the 14, that's amazing. You know, and sometimes other teams, when they're scouting, they don't have a lot to go on a player they haven't seen a lot or isn't on a lot of the video. So he's definitely making an impact.
And that basket is good by Isaiah Collier, who once again has 8 points. So
he's not far off his 9.7 average.
Now here comes the original starter in Derek Yankee. I'm not sure why he didn't start, but hey, he's getting playing time. I'm not sure if I would have taken out Linder.
Yeah, Linder's been your key to your offense so far, so maybe they're just trying to change it up on the defensive end.
Yeah. And there's a basket by...
Just a quick bucket, though.
There's a basket by Tremaine Gray, who's got 4 points on the day so far. Running your offense through Newman. Newman looks at him, looks at Haranas. Haranas directing traffic.
Yeah, the team's got to get moving a little bit more and opening some things, set a pick, do something to...
Haranas misses, rebound by DeJuan Lawrence. Missed by Gray. And here comes Newman. Newman to the corner to Drew. Drew up. Nope. Rebound to DeJuan Lawrence.
It's good help side by Yankee. Yeah, now it's just like the women's game. LCC's just got to start converting some of their shots.
Nope. By Nelson and Yankee. Sinclair is running offense, no longer running up and down the court every 5 seconds.
They're being very patient and taking their shots. They haven't hit a lot recently, but
basket no good. Rebound Yankee. Thomas gets partially blocked, and they control. Sinclair. Newman picks up the foul. That is his first.
Second?
Oh, second. Wow. Second, team third. And at the line for the Sinclair Community College is Ronell Turner.
Right, and Newman's got to be careful because he's the running the show on the offensive end. He's the leading scorer, second leading rebounder on the team, one of the top in assists as well. So they definitely need him to be out on that floor.
And you know, he's a sophomore, so you never want to see him pick up too many fouls quickly because his career at LC might be over before you know it.
Right, yeah, playoffs, they're not going to play here again even with wins, so definitely like to see him be out there the whole game.
I'm sure he's got some family in the stands, probably not many since he's from Cincinnati, but you never know, 4-hour drive.
Right, luckily they play a conference that they travel down to Dayton and that general area a lot, so the family I'm sure gets to see him on the road, but which helps our team, having fans on the road, but I'm sure they're here. His parents were with them.
Nice Haranas, passing lane up, good. Thomas Haranas.
That's our first bucket in a while, so.
No look pass, and it's good for DeJuan Lawrence.
And they gave it right back, unfortunately.
Yankee with the screen. Newman uses it, plays a little volleyball to Haranas. Up, nope. Rebound, Drew. Nelson. Nelson gets the ball, picked from Yankee, drives, scoop, nope. But there's a foul. Sinclair fouls on number 24, DeJuan Lawrence. That's his first, team first. Drew Nelson at the line.
Drew Nelson had a nice game against Lakeland last Wednesday, where they were playing one of the top D2 teams, and they lost by 15, but they were short rostered that game, and a couple of the players, Linder, Nelson, stepped up and played pretty strong games. So I'm sure they're in this game with a lot of confidence coming off that good performance.
Speaking of Linder, he just checked back in for the big man Yankee.
I think they definitely need him out there today. So far, he's been a big factor in them being in this game.
And it's 2 points for Nelson.
And they just worked the ball around getting that open shot. So they're just being patient down there and taking their shots.
Thomas pump fakes, nope. Rebound Hodges. Hodges up, nope. And rebound to Gray. Gray, coast to coast, no. Rebound up, yes. Basket by DeJuan Lawrence.
We're going to have to stop some of those second chance shots if we're going to get back in this, because we're gradually letting it a little ahead.
Newman, three, nope.
And three-point shooting is a big part of our game as well, and we really haven't, other than the first one out, we really haven't been hitting too many. So Ronsley's going to have to get on his game and start hitting some of those three.
I mean, they are shooting 37% on the season, so.
Right, and Haranis is ranked nationally with 46.7% from the three-point line. So he ranks 16th in attempts and 10th in shooting percentage from that range. So, you know, we definitely need to see him get on fire to give them a chance in this game. It's going to be key playing a taller team that you're going to be able to hit those threes.
Here is a package on the big man, Jovan Jones, during this timeout.
Back to Haranis, laid it up, missed it, but how about Jones? Jones, strong to the basket, Jovan Jones. Jovan Jones. Jones was doubled down on, but strength led to that basket. Hodges quickly down the floor. Out to Jovan Jones. How you like that?
So that's a steal by Hodges, and in Najir Hodges with the two. If you haven't noticed already, Jacob Marsh has checked in, young man out of Elyria. So he's playing in his hometown.
Marsh can be a big three-point threat, so I'm sure that's one of the reasons they put him in the game, is he's had a couple of recent games where he was on fire, double-digit points and a lot of big threes.
Niger airballed that one, and Newman tried to save it, but he was out of bounds before he had control. So possession goes to Sinclair, and they come down the floor.
I got to say about Marsh, even though he's one of the smaller players on the court, he is not afraid to drive it in there and mix it up with the big guys too.
Treyman Gray tried to do the baseline pass, but the baseline was an extra defender for the Commodores. So that's a turnover by Sinclair, and Hodges brings it down the floor. Nigeria Hodges.
Putting it up and over the 6'8" defender.
Good job getting in the passing lane, but you just didn't have help.
Yeah.
Same with Marsh.
And Lorraine's really upped their defensive game. You can see they're just being just a bit more aggressive on them and making them work a little bit harder for what they're getting. Little volleyball spike there. We'll recruit him when he's done with his career here.
Three ball in the air, nope. Rebounded Haranis. Haranis brings it up the floor. Spin, nope. Marsh gets the pass, works his defender, drives into the lane. Up, nope. Defense, a rebound by Sinclair.
Yeah, nice move, just didn't get it to fall for him.
Missed shot by Tremaine Gray, but knocked out of bounds by the Commodores, so stays with Sinclair. There's another turnover caused by Newman. Outlet to Haranis. Haranis to Newman. Oh, blocked by behind by Gray. You know, you miss your shot, and then you go right back down the floor and make a defensive effort. Missed an easy layup. But there's going to be a foul on the Commodores. I believe it's on Isaiah Linder. That's his third.
Yeah, he was in there. He's the one that forced that turnover last time down.
And looks like he'll be sitting for Derek Yankee. Yankee is another big man, young man, out of Oberlin, Hilliard Bradley High School in Oberlin.
And it might be a small school because I haven't heard of it, and as a volleyball and basketball person, I've recruited quite a bit during my days. So
Nigeria misses the layup. Rebound to Ronell Turner.
His freshman season, this is a good learning year for him. Obviously, he's continuing to improve and grow, so I'm sure he'll come back even stronger next year. Good defense there by Haranis.
And Yankee. Here comes Newman. Newman up. Nope.
We got to get those to fall. Got to get those to fall.
Rebound to Sean McNeil. Ronell Turner brings it up the floor. Covered by Hodges. Hodges is another young man out of Maryland. Puts it in to the paint. Absorbed to contact, still misses, gets blocked, gets up and blocks it. Man, Derek Yankee really wants to play. Derek gets it, and he draws the foul.
You know, he battles in there every time and rarely gets a call by the officials, but he just keeps battling and keeps working hard in there.
Sinclair fouls on Ronell Turner. That's his first, team second. And Derek Yankee at the line. Checking in for Sinclair is number 34, Nicholas Phillips. That young man, number 34 right there, Nicholas Phillips, is from Belize. Don't see that very often.
No, they have a guy from Jamaica on their roster as well. So I'm new to the community college world this year. You see that a lot in the larger D1 NCAA schools, but I didn't know you'd see it as much at the community college level as you do.
That basket by Isaiah Collier. Newman runs the offense, gives it Haranas up. No. It went in, but it hit the wire of the basket. So that is a shooting violation. So no basket and no points for the young man out of the Ridgeville. Good pass to Ronell Turner.
Yeah, Sinclair's pretty good about looking for their teammates and seeing those open cuts to the basket.
Marsh up, good. Jacob Marsh for 3. Young man out of Elyria.
They definitely need to get him the ball. He's been hot the last few weeks, and looks like he's already starting that way today with his first shot.
Ball's in good. Nicholas Phillips. He now has 4 points.
Yeah, they're going to have to get they get a basket, and again, they're not getting down and getting that stop on the next possession, and they really need to do that so they can make this a little tighter before the half. And Newman's had a lot of great drives, just not getting them to drop right now.
Newman up again. No. Rebound to Tremaine Gray. Tremaine to Nicholas Phillips, and he puts it in with a dunk. Niger comes up to 4, puts it to Newman. Newman up, good. Justin Newman with the 3 ball, his first. Three ball up, and that's good by Sean McNeil. He's already got 6 points. McNeil does.
I'm surprised he's kind of fallen short of his 30-point average, though, right? He hasn't been as effective in this game so far as some of the other players have.
Newman from way downtown. Nope. Rebound to Ronell Turner. He walks the ball up, waits for the defense to set up in the 2-3 zone. There's an offensive foul on number 34, Nicholas Phillips, his first. And checking in for the Commodores, number 15, David Cedeno Martel, another young man out of Spain.
Lots of international flavor here today.
Yeah, we got a Jamaica, Spain, and Belize. Yankee up, good. Derek Yankee.
Yeah, it'd be really nice to see him get a couple stops down here and trim this lead a bit before the half.
That's another 3 by Sean McNeil. So screen by Yankee. Haranas up, man, good. Thomas Haranas. Sean McNeil with the ball, played by Nick Marsh. To 34, nope. Rebound, Yankee. Newman's got the ball, walks up, doesn't see anyone, finds David. David for 3. No. Rebound to Phillips. And Sinclair brings it up.
Good help on that D, though.
No by Phillips. Rebound by Yankee, and it's a loose ball foul assessed against Nicholas Phillips.
Foul on number 34.
That's his second.
His second, team foul. Number 12, a Batman into the game for Sinclair.
Newman up, nope, air ball, rebound to McNeil. And it looks like they're just gonna try for one shot. It's about a half a second between game clock and shot clock as the half winds down here at the Ewing Activity Center on the campus of Lorain County Community College.
I think it's just don't give them an open look.
And it's a turnover. So if you're here, do you...
I'm going to try to get down and get a score before the half.
Here comes David. No walk to Haranas. Haranas up. Good! Thomas Haranas at the buzzer. Nice job by the sophomore on sophomore day. Thomas Haranas with a 3-ball. And as we head into halftime, we'd like to celebrate our head coach's son's birthday. Happy birthday, Jordan.
Are you supposed to say who he's with?
So there is his son Jordan and Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley, there's Kevin Durant. Man, I love, I hate the Warriors, but
we could use him right about now.
Yeah, Kevin Durant is one heck of a player. Steph Curry, I actually have his jersey. So happy birthday to Jordan. Hope it's a great day and hope the Commodores can get a win for you, buddy. And we'll go to halftime. Thank you.
From the mountains to the prairies.
I started singing in church back in Cleveland, and then I sang in high school at John Marshall, and then in college at Bowling Green, and then I came to Elyria, and now I've been singing here for 26 years in the Civic Chorale. I am Charlotte Norris. How old am I? I've been around a long time. I'd rather just say that. You can guess. I didn't have to do anything special to keep my voice in shape except sing. Have I ever had to sing for my dinner? Well, no, but I've sung after my dinner. When I get on stage, I sometimes get nervous. I certainly think it's wonderful to have our community chorale here at the college.
God bless America, my home, sweet home.
My name is Ho Sok Sean, and I go by Hoski.
My name is Lois Rosé. I come from France.
I'm from Japan.
I'm from Pakistan.
My name is Ishak Shinuda from Egypt.
I'm from Nigeria. I'm Muhammad Mahdi. I'm from Sierra Leone. I'm Emeka Agbana.
I'm coaching guys from 10 different countries all across the world.
It was difficult at the beginning because we speak very different languages.
I've learned how to swear in several different languages.
I really liked it because everybody has different styles of play from all over the world, and then we try to mesh together. It's pretty fun.
I want my life to be pretty challenging.
I'm doing the partnership program at Toledo. I'm studying computer science engineering.
I want to be a physical therapist in the United States.
We never had this chance in Egypt.
Sports teaches that we can all just have fun with one thing. We can all reunite, not think about race or anything. I'm really glad I'm part of it.
Hi, my name is Sherry Doyle Washington. I am a mother of a teenage daughter and a son that is 22. I'm a person that's trying to better myself so I can provide for my family. I left my husband, I lost my vehicle, I was on unemployment. My unemployment was running out and I was horrified of what I would do. I was coming out of Ohio Workforce, first and I looked down and the MEMS program flyer was there. Tiny little chips, tiny little transformers. I get to do dicing, I get to do wire bonding, I get to do building of circuits. It was a gift that I'm here. I drove by this college many times. I thought, you know, wouldn't that be cool to go to school? And here I am. I am here. And I'm almost done, 2 more semesters. But I'm proud of my daughter. She started high school on the early college here. I'm just a proud mom. I'm proud that she can follow my footsteps and that we don't ever have to go back to from which we came.
My story is, if I was to go back, I'm a product of Lorraine City Schools, and I come from a family that is rooted in just love and values education and values hard work. I'm Eliana Cintron. I'm currently a high school senior in the Early College High School program, and I'm graduating with my Associate of Arts, my Associate of Science, and my high school diploma. I think it's one of the most amazing opportunities of my life. My day starts with a waffle before sunrise. That's why I'll be studying with the light on in the car from my cell phone. I'm currently a paid intern hired through LCCC to work at NASA in the Material Science and Physics department. My work with Dr. Kathy Durham is working with harmful algal blooms within the Sandusky Bay region. Whenever I'm in the lab, I want to just explore. Do I sleep? It's debatable.
At Lorain County Community College, we start early. We have goals. We have plans. We all have a dream that started with a story. Start your education. Start your training. Start your story. We will be prepared for jobs of the future. Lorain County Community College. Start your story today.
When I got out of high school, I enlisted in the Army. Kind of made my mind up that I wanted to get out of my small town of Elyria and see some of the world. I'm Kenneth Glenn. I wanted to go to college, but unfortunately I didn't have the funds to go. It was scary at first, but it ended up being fascinating. You know, I actually stayed in 10 years. From traveling around the world, I noticed that I'm such a blessed individual just to be born in America. After the service, I come home, and while I was here, I put in an application for the steel mill. Little did I know I was going to do 20 years out there. But right now, I am rejuvenating my life through education. I was selected as a National Dream Scholar. I am an example for people my age that's scared to go back to school to retool themselves, you know, so I like to be an advisor. You know, they say pay it forward, so I just want to pay it forward. I learned to live life smiling more than I frowned. So with that kind of attitude, when you smile, people tend to smile back at you. So yeah, I love life.
I'd like to be a Major League Baseball player, yes. It's one of the hardest sports out there. I'm the shortstop for Lorain County Community College. I'm Jesse Barrios. I started playing when I was probably 6 years old, and I've played every year since. Coach Frawley gave me an opportunity to play here and play shortstop, so I took it. I do drive from Worcester every day. It's about an hour commute every single day. I'm driving this far because I'm just trying to save some money before going to a four-year school. Right now, my degree is sports management. My mom homeschooled all 7 of us kids. I don't know how she did it, but she's basically a super mom. So I am the youngest of 7, actually. Yeah, we have a very big family, 2 brothers and 4 sisters. I do enjoy cutting hair. I picked up cutting hair about a couple years ago, and I have a couple clients here and there, my brothers and brothers-in-laws, and I really enjoy, cutting hair. I learned it myself, and so that's something interesting about me, I guess.
The history of Lorain County Community College and Lincoln Electric goes back many years. We've got a handful of graduates from Lorain County Community College that have worked at Lincoln Electric for more than 25 years. In the last 6 months, we've hired 3 Lorain County Community College graduates in the quality assurance departments and our automation division. We've got a number of employees throughout, and even about 8 summer interns just this past summer. I think the reason is that we frequently discuss with the administration and then with some of the professors our needs, and I gather that they're willing to listen and adapt their programs to our needs as they change. So you'd find Lorain County Community College graduates in all sorts of different positions, subject matter experts or general manager type positions in IT, machining, industrial maintenance, automation, research and development, metallurgy, you name it. And I think when they graduate, they're well positioned and prepared to make an immediate impact on whatever company they choose to join.
I am from Puerto Rico and I moved to Lorain 5 years ago. When I moved here, I did not know how to speak English. I am Juliani Soto. I help others communicate when I translate for them from English to Spanish. I like to translate for others because it makes me feel better about myself. I feel useful to others. I actually do. I like it. I am a student at Lorain Community College studying medical assisting. And I chose the medical area because there's not really much people who work in the area, like medical area, who speak Spanish. And there's a lot of people to come to hospitals that they don't understand English. I think knowing another language to help others is really valuable because it opens doors for jobs. 5 years ago, I would never really imagine me helping others with English because I didn't know any. So I feel really proud of myself, and there's still a lot more to learn for me.
At Lorain County Community College, we start with a purpose. We have responsibilities. We have challenges. We have experience. We all have a dream that started with a story. Start a new journey. Start a new career. Start your story. We will be prepared for the jobs of the future. Lorain County Community College. Start your story today.
Blackhawks have the mission of flying troops and soldiers and supplies in and out of combat situations. When I accepted my command in Germany, I was an HHC company commander in charge of 8 Blackhawks. I'm Wendy Blunt. I was a Blackhawk pilot. Flying Blackhawk missions was exciting, especially at night. Out of high school, I accepted an appointment to West Point to play soccer. I branched aviation from West Point, and I loved it. I'm absolutely proud to be a female graduate from West Point, as well as an aviation pilot that's a female. When the kids got old enough, I wanted to go back to school. And I decided Lorain County Community College was out my back door as a resident of North Ridgeville, and it had every opportunity I needed. I am a registered nurse working at UH Bedford. My degree from West Point was computer science, and I decided that it was more important for me to work on human viruses than computer viruses.
When I got out of high school, I enlisted in the Army. Kind of made my mind up that I wanted to get out of my small town of Elyria and see some of the world. I'm Kenneth Glenn. I wanted to go to college, but unfortunately I didn't have the funds to go. It was scary at first, but it ended up being fascinating, and I actually stayed in 10 years. From traveling around the world, I noticed that I'm such a blessed individual just to be born in America. After the service, I come home, and while I was here, I put in an application for the steel mill. Little did I know I was going to do 20 years out there. But right now, I am rejuvenating my life through education. I was selected as a National Dream Scholar. I am an example for people my age that's scared to go back to school to retool themselves, so I like to be an advisor. They say pay it forward, so I just want to pay it forward. I learned to live life smiling more than I frowned. So with that kind of attitude, when you smile, people tend to smile back at you. So yeah, I love life.
So here is Thomas Haranas. Senior day, you watch him shoot. He can't miss right now. I mean, it's only like practice right now, and he's just draining them from like the sideline. And he hit a buzzer beater to end the half. So here's some highlights from his career here at L3C.
Though draws it. Haranas will shoot it. Got it. Thomas Haranis with the floater. Haranis has got 24. Haranis shooting over the defense. Haranis with a steal. Nelson calling for it. Thomas will shoot it and make it. Haranis with 18.
So we are back here at the Ewing Activity Center on the campus of Lorain County Community College, getting ready for the second half of this men's National Junior College game between Sinclair Community College and your Commodores of Lorain County Community College. We just saw a highlight reel of Thomas Haranis, who is playing in his last collegiate game here at LCCC, and man, way to come out of the first half. 12 points. He's 2 of 6 from 3, which I'm kind of shocked to see because I thought he made more. But anyway, 5 of 13 from the field. So he's making his name known today by basically leading all scores, even on both teams. So as we start the second half, the Commodores are going to come out with Haranis, Newman, Marsh, Yankee, and Cedeno Martel.
Yeah, you can see you have their 3 main three-point shooters out there right now, along with Newman as their go-to guy in every area. And Yankee providing a good threat in the middle, so he's in there. He was playing tough at the end of the second half there. Marsh playing good D on McNeil.
There is Nicholas Phillips with the 2. Marsh up good for 3. D. Jacob Marsh. He's got 6 now. Martel plays good defense. Flings it over to Isaiah Collier. He puts it to Ronell Turner. Turner looks at the defense. Collier up. Nope. Rebound Yankee. And Commodores come down the floor. Newman to Marsh. Marsh pump. Nope. Haranis. Nope. Martel. Nope. Back to Marsh. Marsh dribbles. Gives it to Yankee. Yankee. Ooh. Nope. You don't normally see him take that shot.
Right, he's normally mixing it up inside and let the other guys do it, but
Marsh, nope. Yankee gets the rebound. Newman, Cedeno Martel. Martel no look. And a turnover to Ronell Turner.
Sometimes people get a little too unselfish in there. They should just take it on in. You know, they make that good move to get open and finish it.
Here comes the big man. And it's up and good. Sean McNeil.
So Lorain did a good job in the first half keeping McNeil below his average so far. You know, obviously just half a play, but if they can keep him a little bit more contained and not give up too many big points to him, that should really help.
Marsh for another 3.
And again, obviously they've adjusted to have more three-point shooters out there for Lorain, and it's obviously the strategy right now.
Inside. Basket is good by Nicolai Bailey. His first 2 points of the game, and he's gonna try for 3, and no. Rebound to Yankee. Yankee brings it up the floor, gives it to Newman. Newman drives to the wing. Euro steps in.
And that was big by Newman to come out strong with that drive in the second half. The first half, he couldn't convert those shots. He was making good moves to the basket and just not getting them to drop. So that was big.
Sinclair personal foul is on number 1. Isaiah Collier, his first, team first. Newman gets the three-point play. Justin Newman, 3 points. Collier to Phillips. No, that was Turner to Phillips. Then back to McNeil. Turner to Phillips. 3 ball, got it. Collier. Collier for 3, Isaiah Collier. Marsh goes to the corner. He's gonna take that. He's gonna miss. Rebound.
Good scramble. It's a good second effort to get that ball back.
Haranis, yes. Thomas Haranis.
Yeah, at one point they were down by 10 at the end of the second half there, and so it's nice they've cut it to 4 now. They have to keep trying to answer those when they score on the other end.
Missed by Bailey, but put back up by Phillips. Phillips has 4 now in the second. Martell goes up, nope, rebound. The rebound went to Collier, but the foul will be on Yankee for over the back. His first, team second.
It's nice to see him in there battling, though, trying to still make something happen.
You know, it's definitely still a game. You got 16 minutes to go, and they're only down 6.
Shot a little cleaner coming out, made a couple of those baskets they weren't making in the first half.
So the foul will go on Derek Yankee. That's his second, team third. So at the line for Sinclair is Sean McNeil.
That's the second one he's had like that, where bounced out on him.
Yeah, and it's so it's 3 shots. Third one right here, and he got it. So 2 points for McNeil. And here comes the press. Yankee drives, kicks out. Supposed to go to March, but it goes to Martell, and Martell's in it. So David Cedeno Martell gets on the board with a 3 ball to cut the lead to 5. Goes into the middle. And it's going to be on Derek Yankee.
I'll tell you, he just does not have any favor with the refs in the games I've watched throughout the season. He just never quite gets that call. Now, that same call we saw in the first half went against us twice as a charge. And it, you know, not questioning their calling, but it just seems like he never seems to be on the right end of that call.
And he's getting you know, if you see, he's talking to the ref, but he's going to come out anyway. And Isaiah Winder, so, you know, Isaiah's playing a pretty good game. So, I mean, you kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, Linder had an outstanding first half. Made a big impact at that beginning of the game to get them out to a lead, and hopefully he'll be bringing that same intensity back to the second half here.
Newman, no. Rebound by Phillips. Up by Tremaine Gray. And the foul is on David Cedeno Martell. That's his first, team first. No, 5th. And you commit a foul, you come out. So
Yeah,
here is
trying to make an adjustment. They've given up a couple of plays down at that end. Either they're getting a little tired from not used to playing those minutes, or, you know.
So in for the Commodores now is Andrew Nelson, number 2 out of Strongsville. And Justin Newman gets the bucket.
Yeah, definitely need him to be on this half.
Again, cuts the lead to 7. You get stops, you make baskets, you'll be right back in it. Jump fake, nope. And it's good for Sean McNeil.
Yeah, McNeil has a pretty sweet touch on the ball, so if he gets open, good shot of going in.
Thomas Horonis, and he hits it from way downtown. You know what's funny is though, you know, Thomas does this senior day or not senior day, is McNeil hits another 3.
Yeah, McNeil obviously lighting it up now. He's their primary scorer normally, so expected him to come out and be better in the second.
So another senior player, Justin Newman. Justin has been welcomed addition to the LCC after playing his first season at Labette Community College in Parsons, Kansas. He leads the team in points per game with 19.3 points per game average and ranks 29th. And next break, we will see some highlights from the young man from Robert Taft High School in Cincinnati. Newman has the ball, gives it to Marsh. Marsh pump fakes, drop step, got it. Jacob Marsh with another 3.
Now, if they could get a stop down here, they're working their way back in it by having a smarter offensive possessions. So if they can just get a stop here.
Miss, rebound by
Neal with a rare miss.
Phillips tried to get that rebound, but couldn't put it back up. And
right, so we have an opportunity here to chip into the lead a little bit.
Yeah, bring it down to single digits. Newman up, nope.
I'll tell you, he's had a few in and out on the baskets today, so.
Rebound to Gray. Gray gives it to Collier. Gives it to McNeil. McNeil gets it back, drives, no. But the basket by Treyman Gray.
It's nice ball movement by Sinclair. So that's, again, another opportunity that you had to cut into the lead, and now they're coming back to potentially go up again by another 4.
I thought he just said white, but I guess he said gray or something. Jump ball, possession to the Commodores. So, gets the ball back.
So Lorraine just has to take care of the ball and work really for a good shot here.
Gets the...
Yeah, recovered that one, luckily.
Finds Winder. Winder drives. Nope. Newman up. Yep. Good. Justin Newman.
Linder making his presence felt again with a nice pass. Nice drive by Nelson there.
Andrew Nelson.
Do we know what's going on out there? Little fan control issue?
There is an official timeout.
I think we have a little crowd control issue we're checking into right now, so bear with us and we'll be back in action soon. Should we break to something? That video? Yes.
So it is senior day again, and Justin Newman, a young man out of Robert A. Taft High School. So here is some highlight from the young Newman.
Justin with a spin, left-handed layup. Newman's shot will go. One hand, a poster dunk over Joseph Ochoa. Justin Newman, he's got 10. Newman straight at the defense. Well, it's been successful. It's Newman.
The fan issue. So give another 2 points to McNeil. And we are back to action here at the UN Activity Center. Newman comes to the line, gives it to Haranis. Haranis up, nope. Rebound 2. Isaiah Collier. Collier up for 3, and it's good. Isaiah Collier for 3. Newman up, nope. Newman gets the rebound, nope. Haranis to Linder, Linder up, nope. Newman back up, no. And Sinclair comes down the floor. Led by Tremaine Gray. Gives it to McNeil, gives it back to Gray. Gray finds Collier. Collier's in the corner. Gives it to McNeil, gives it back to Collier. Collier up, yes, 3. Isaiah Collier with another 3. And the lead just got bigger. It's a traveling violation assessed against the Commodores.
So that little break in the action did not help Lorraine at all. Hopefully they'll regroup here and calm down and get back on track with what they were doing earlier.
Rebound to Newman. Newman pushes it up. Newman cannot get a basket to fall right now. I mean, the last possession down the floor, he had 3 layups and he missed all of them.
Yeah, they're rolling in and out on him. He's just, you know.
So the personal foul will go against Nicholas Phillips, his third, team's second, and Newman will be at the line.
Yeah, might just be pressing a little, and he just needs to take his time and get off a good shot and get back in rhythm.
Down by 12 here. So Newman's got to hit these. And he makes one. So Newman now has
Yeah, we'll take a quick break here. We'll be right back in action.
At Lorain County Community College, we start early. We have goals. We have plans. We all have a dream that started with a story. Start your education. Start your training. Start your story. We will be prepared for jobs of the future. Lorain County Community College. Start your story today.
So Justin Newman now has 13 points on the day. So he's having a good game. It should be a little bit more if he can get some shots to fall, but right now it's just, I don't know, it's just, there's a lid on the basket just for him. It's just fascinating on how the basket has a mind of its own. But here comes Sinclair, and that will be a turnover caused by an errant pass by Tremaine Gray. So here comes Drew Nelson up the floor. Gives it to Winder. Winder pump fakes, gets a man off, and gets blocked by Nicholas Phillips. Marsh up, nope, rebound to Phillips. And here comes Tremaine Gray. Rebound by Haranis. Haranis pushes, gives it to Newman. Newman goes to the hole, and good. Justin Newman now has 15 on the day. Another errant pass by Isaiah Collier, resulting in a turnover for Sinclair, and Nelson comes up with the ball. Off to Haranis. Haranis makes him go one way, misses, rebound to DeJuan Lawrence. Gray comes up with the ball. Passes it to Collier. Collier to McNeil. McNeil up to Gray.
Alley-oop there.
So Justin Newman now comes up, plays his defender, jump stop, absorbs the contact, and gets fouled. He'll be heading to the line, and the foul will be on Isaiah Collier.
Newman just keeps working hard in there and just trying to get his shots.
Well, you make 100, or you don't make 100% of your shots that you don't take.
Exactly. You gotta keep trying, and you gotta hopefully get a couple stops on the defensive end after you get take advantage of these free throws. hopefully get a stop and come back and score again and get yourself right back in the mix.
And then what's nice is, like, once you see the ball go into the hoop, you kind of get a feel for it. As he gets 2 points right there to make it a 16-point game for Newman.
Right, a couple of good strokes on the ball, and you definitely get your confidence back and feel like you can overcome anything, really, at the end of the game.
Good ball movement, swing.
And a couple of bad buckets by them.
Goes to Newman, Newman to Marsh, Marsh for three. No. Isaiah Winder with the up, nope. And it will stay with the Commodores. Marsh will inbound it for the Commodores. Haranis, nope. Rebound to DeJuan Lawrence. Three ball by Gray, nope. Rebound to Lawrence. Back to Gray, back to McNeil. McNeil, yes.
Yeah, McNeil breaks the drought on the threes here in the last couple minutes.
Sean McNeil with another three ball. Haranis, yes, Thomas Haranis.
Good heads-up play to grab that ball and go in for the score. They're really going to need to get a stop, though, as the clock, you know, there's plenty of time left, but you got to chip away at that 10-point lead.
Turnover. And that's blocked by McNeil.
Number 11 with some very deceptive hops coming out of nowhere.
And Derek Yankee returns for the Commodores, replaces Jacob Marsh. So you get that height back in there.
Right, at this point, even with 3 fouls, you got to get him back in the game. You need that height.
Drives again and commits the foul, or draws the foul. And it will be on number 5, Tremaine Gray. That's his first, team fourth. And Drew Nelson will be shooting 2. That's 2 points for Nelson.
Those were big points by Nelson, too. When you look at the free throw percentage shooting, Sinclair is nearly at 80% free throw shooting team, so we don't want to get a situation late in the game where we have to put them at the line. And we're just at 66% on the year team average, so it was nice for him to hit those, but we still got to get the stop at the other end.
There's a basket by DeJuan Lawrence. As a missed shot by Newman goes in transition for Sinclair, but it's a turnover because there's a Trav. He shuffled his feet, as the old Austin Carr would say. There's another block.
Yeah, they've got a good 6 to 8 inches on Nelson, and he's still taking it in there. So once in a while, you're going to get hit.
Haranis with a deep 3, no. McNeil with the rebound. McNeil with 3. He might actually be at his average now.
Yeah, this second half, he's really taken charge of the team. I mean, and even when he's not shooting, he's scoring at a pretty good clip, but he's also passing off to his teammates. He had the alley-oop. He had another nice pass in there that wasn't converted last time down.
As Tremaine Gray hits that.
This is where Lorraine's really going to have to buckle down here and get a couple stops and get back in this game.
There's a 3 ball for Justin Newman. Cuts the lead to 10. Slowly but surely. No look pass. Drives baseline, back to the corner.
McNeil again.
McNeil up, nope. Haranas to Nelson. Nelson goes to the wall. Drop step, no. Rebound to McNeil.
Great move to get around, but you still got to convert the shot. So unfortunately, we didn't get that one.
You can't keep them open. There's Tremaine Gray.
Right, just when we get back to 10 or down to 8, we give up another bucket.
Pick by Yankee. Haranas step back. Got it. Nope. Rebound Yankee. Blocked by Ronell Turner. Checking in for the Commodores now is Jacob Marsh, the young man out of Elyria. He replaces Nelson.
Is that his fourth?
Derek Yankee picks up the offensive foul, and that's his fourth personal. Looks like they're going to run down some clock. Gray takes the pick, gives it to McNeil. McNeil sizes up his defender, crossover, and that's going to be the game.
Yeah.
For Derek Yankee. Derek Yankee has fouled out of the game. The young man from Hilliard, Bradley, and Oberlin. He fouls out of the game with 3 points and 5 fouls. So in for him is David Cedeno Martel, the young man out of Spain.
Yeah, and you know what's frustrated for Yankee because, you know, he's in there mixing it up. They've got a lot of guys his height in there, and he's the one main guy we've got today, and they're fighting it out, and he's drawing all the calls.
So that's another 2 points for McNeil. So Newman draws the foul and gets the and one. Oh no, my bad. He did not make the shot. It was just a foul.
I thought it went in. It did, 79. I know, I was like, I think that basket went in.
Oh, okay, yeah. So 3-point play for Newman.
They were just slow putting it up on the clock, I guess, on the scoreboard.
And it is a 3-point play for Newman, so Newman now.
If they can get some stops, they still have a slim chance. So far they haven't been doing it, and they lost their big guy, but hopefully they can get a lid on that bucket.
Newman gets the rebound, pushes it up the floor. Newman jump strip, and got it. Justin Newman.
And Newman's bringing it when we need it the most. So if he can continue to do that, we can get a couple stops here. We could still make this a game. We're going to have to get something going here quick, though. They're going to work the shot clock, obviously.
And Tremaine Gray just destroyed the rim.
Right.
That's not a stop.
It wasn't, not even close.
Rebound by McNeil.
Hard stop and slam, maybe. But you know, you still got to give Lorraine credit, though. They've been fighting in this game. They've been in this game pretty much the whole way, playing pretty evenly. and they're playing against one of the top teams in the conference, once again a Division II opponent, whereas they're a Division III school. So you're playing, you know, non-scholarship athletes versus scholarship athletes.
There's another basket by McNeil. Marsh up, nope. Rebound to Lawrence. There's another 3-ball, nope. Rebound by Lawrence.
And they're just going to hold it up again.
And there's another basket by Sean McNeil.
McNeil, obviously just an incredible, you know, versatile player on all ends of the court. So
Justin Newman for another 2 points. And I believe that Sinclair might just run down the shot clock and maybe even take a shot clock violation. I wouldn't push it, but you never know. You never know. Collier trips, but
still gets the 3-point.
Gives it to Isaiah Collier for the 3. Your score is now 101-84 in favor of Sinclair. And so that's the game here at the Ewing Activity Center at the Lorain County Community College. Sinclair 101, your Commodores 84. Let's give a big round of applause for the sophomores of this class. Phenomenal year, phenomenal career. Good luck in the playoffs. As don't they start tomorrow?
Right, like the women's team, they start tomorrow. I believe they're against Columbus. Yeah, they might not be against Columbus State. I don't recall who they're playing tomorrow, but again, like the women, if they win, they're gonna also have to play on Monday, so they could potentially have a 3-game stretch here, whereas the Division II teams don't play till next weekend. So we wish them luck tomorrow. Hope they make it on to Monday and continue their season.
Yeah, and good luck to the sophomores for the rest of their careers, whether they stop playing basketball or they continue their career. But
maybe move on to a 4-year school to continue.
Thank you for tuning in, everyone, and good night, everyone, and have a enjoyable weekend. I thought the weather was supposed to be nice, but I guess that's not going to happen.
I think the windstorm's coming in. So
yeah, as
everybody be safe out there.
Northeast Ohio, you never know. You could have all 4 seasons in 1 week. But anyway, good night, everyone, and thank you for tuning in.